My name's Mark. I'm from the UK originally, but I've been living in Thailand for 25 years.
Wow. So what have you been doing at the moment?
Well, at the moment, my main job is a tour company. I run a tour company, inbound tour company, but my main hobby or my main passion is actually Khmer history.
Wow.
Ancient Khmer history.
So why are you so interested in Khmer
Well,
history?
yeah, long story maybe. I visited Angkor Wat maybe 25 years ago.
Okay.
First time, and just fell in love with the place and was really interested in the history
All right.
and the architecture.
Yeah.
And to begin with, I heard of Angkor Wat, famous temple, it's a World Heritage Site, but what I
Right.
didn't realize is that the Khmer heritage and the temples and the architecture is right across Southeast Asia.
Right.
Right across central Thailand, Isan, Laos, covered a huge area.
Right. And then you started to explore more.
And then I started to explore more. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. For the conservation, I think things are improving
Okay.
because I see some of the older renovation, restoration that was done maybe 20, 30 years ago, not very good.
Right.
I'm thinking of Prasat Muang Singh,
Okay.
Kanchanaburi.
Okay.
They didn't really know what they were doing. They wanted to restore it and they made a bit of a mess of it.
Wow.
But I think now the restoration techniques, the Fine Arts Department is getting better at restoring,
Sure.
for sure, definitely getting better. The second part of the question is, yeah, I think it's a little bit of a shame that the local people, especially like you said, the younger people,
Uh-huh.
they
don't know.
really know much about it because
Yeah.
At school or in college,
Yeah.
history is not considered a very important subject.
Maybe it's important, but they study other places very far from their hometown.
That's right. I mean, people,
their surroundings.
The children, the teenagers, they want to learn maybe English, they want to learn business
Coding.
studies, they want to learn computers, they want to learn IT.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's so interested in learning about history, and that's a shame because they have such a rich heritage. Yeah?
As a Farang, what benefits of the young kids, the Thai kids, to learn about history more? Why?
Well, because it's their own culture, I
Okay.
think. Okay, I mean this particular temple
Yeah,
where
Pimai.
we're at now, Pimai,
Yeah.
was part of the Khmer Empire.
Yes.
But this was the Khmer Empire covered a lot
Yeah.
of what is today Thailand. There's still a lot of people in Thailand now
Yeah.
today who speak Khmer, obviously in Surinsi, Phuket. So it's not a question of Thai cultural heritage, Khmer cultural heritage. It's everybody's cultural heritage. Yeah. I mean, I'm English. In England, we have a lot of Roman vestiges. We have
Yeah.
Roman temples, Roman villas, because for 400 years, the Romans governed Britain.
Yeah.
And it's very important to learn about your history,
Yeah.
I think.
As a global citizen, so we share.
Exactly. And,
Yeah.
and okay, I mean, this is a famous site.
Yeah.
This is well... it's well preserved, it's protected, it's
Yeah.
well known, it gets a lot of visitors, but there's a lot, as you know, there's
Yeah.
a lot of small sites
Yeah.
which are not known about, which are forgotten about, and nobody knows, and will be forgotten. So I think it's important to preserve the whole heritage.
Yeah, so that's the reason why you are so interested to help.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so, yes, yeah.
So what kind of projects are you doing at the moment to help?
At the moment, we have a extremely ambitious
Right.
project,
Right.
which is we're trying to list, to identify every site in Southeast Asia which is related to Khmer history. So that includes not only sites in Cambodia, obviously, that also includes a lot of sites in Thailand, many,
Yep.
also in Laos,
Yep.
and also in Vietnam. So it's a Southeast Asian project.
Yeah.
And so, at the moment we're trying to list and catalogue every site from a great big temple like Angkor Wat or Pimai, right down to a small little ruin hidden in a forest or some bricks hidden in a paddy field in the middle of Royet province that nobody knows about, because it's all important, and these places will disappear
Yes, for sure. If no one cares.
if nobody cares. So I think it's important to identify and catalogue these sites, because a lot of they're disappearing every day. They're disappearing underneath housing development. They're disappearing underneath shopping malls,
Condominium.
condos. These sites are disappearing. They will disappear forever. And 1,000 years ago, okay, now this is a shopping mall. This is Big C. This is Macro, whatever. 1,000 years ago, there was an ancient temple there. This was a spiritual site. This was a temple. And these sites will disappear. They're disappearing every day.
Sure. So what's your ultimate goals for this project?
Well, to complete our list as best as we can. I mean, it's an ongoing project because we receive information. People can help us. They can send in information. They can send in photographs, because there's so many sites.
Yes.
So the more people can help,
Yeah.
to provide this information, to say, hey, you know, there's a wat in my village which has got some old artifacts in.
How can Thai people or other tourists can help to complete your?
Perhaps by identifying these sites, helping out.
Okay.
You know, we have a website, we have a Facebook where people can send information. If they want, they can also participate. Certainly can. And the website is www.beyondangkor.org.
Beyondangkor.org or .org.
Beyond Angkor.
Beyond Angkor.
Yeah. And we also have a Facebook page called Beyond Angkor, so people can communicate in that manner. They can send messages, and then we can chat, and people can participate to whatever level they would like to participate in. It can be quite fun sometimes, going out there in the forest, you know, with a machete looking for ruins. You never know what you're going to find, and there's still places out there that people don't know about. That's the amazing thing.
Okay, if you are interested in the Angkorian heritage, or if you want to help Khun Mark, so you can visit the fan page Beyond Angkor or the World Wide Web beyondangkor.org.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So it's my pleasure to meet you today and talk to you and really know more about your life story and your journey.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure meeting you as well, Kek. Pleasure.
So next time I will visit you in Chiang Mai.
Yes, please do.
And I'm pretty sure we're going to have a wonderful
I
collaboration.
think we've got a lot more. I think we've got a lot more to talk about, for sure.
Okay, ครับขอบคุณมากครับ
ยินดีครับขอบคุณมากครับ
บ๊ายบายครับ